Promoted to the Premier League in 2016-17 with Chris Hughton, Brighton have become a staple in the Premier League. With one of the most modern Premier League stadiums and a world-class training facility, Brighton have everything they need to be a long-term success in the Premier League. And to match that ambition, they've decided to hire a new manager. Me. So here we are in the first episode of Brighton Career Mode, and we are not going to be doing any transfers. We're going to be going with the team that Graham Potter has left us. So let's have a quick look at that team. We've got Welbeck and Morpay up front, Trossard in that cam position, and then Pascal Gross and Yves Bissouma, who is probably our best player in central midfield. And then we're playing 5 back. I don't know whether 5 back is what I want to do moving forward, but we're going to stick with it for the moment. Dunk, Duffy, Webster, Veltman. And we've got Lamptey as well, remember, who is injured in real life, but I think we could bring him in because Veltman's a bit meh. Not too sure about him. And then Robert Sanchez in goal, who's proved himself to be a very, very handy goalkeeper. Then we've got Connolly, Lallana, who I'm hoping will play a little more this season, McAllister, Mwepu, Dan Burn, and then we've got Cucurella as a left mid / left wing back option, which I'll definitely be using instead of Solly March, because I don't think Solly March is actually that good. And then as we see there, Tariq Lamptey, and then a couple of other players in the team, Locadia here as well, that maybe might come into the team a little later on in the season. But the squad's okay, nothing too special, but as we said, first, it's about getting set in the Premier League, and then in January we will look to see, based on where we are, how much we can progress, maybe who we can buy to strengthen the squad. But we're going to start off with this. Let's have a look at who our first couple of games in the Premier League are going to be. We've been handed a fairly favourable start to the season, I would say. Away at Burnley, home against Watford, and then home against Everton, with a home cup game against Coventry chucked in there as well. So that's probably not the worst start. So we could make a very good start to our Premier League tenure as manager of Brighton. And then we go into, again, not too difficult games: Brentford, Leicester, Palace. I guess it will start getting difficult, as you can see there, in October, where we face Arsenal, Liverpool and Manchester City in the same season. So hopefully we can get off to a good start, get a little bit of pressure off our backs at the beginning of the season before we get into those more difficult games. But let's not waste any time. Let's jump into that first Premier League game now. Important to get a great start here against Burnley, so let's go. So we're here away at Turf Moor against a Burnley side who are probably in real life in a similar position to us, Brighton, but they don't have what we have, and that is me managing them. So hopefully we can do a lot better than Burnley and move above them in the Premier League this season. But let's get to start this season off well with a win. That was a dodgy pass. Comes out here to Lamptey, trying to get across into the box. He gets it in there. Neil Mopay's there, but cleared away from the Burnley defenders. It's been not the best start from us. We've just been easing ourselves into the game. Lamptey and Solly March are causing the most problems in those wing back positions. No, Goodman sends through. Oh, and he smashed it against the bar. He was in. I don't know why he took it so early, but fortunately for us, he did take it early and he hit the bar. That was a threat though from Burnley on the break. Into Solly March, gets his shot away. Oh, Solly March! I doubted him in the beginning of the episode. Maybe, is he good enough? Maybe we want to get Cucurella in the team. But we got the overload on the left-hand side there. Solly March celebrating with what looks like the 4 Brighton fans that made the trip from the south coast all the way up to Burnley. And it looks like poor goalkeeping there by Nick Pope. Looks like it might have gone through him, but I don't care. Yeah, keeper maybe could have done better, but I don't care. Solly March with our first goal. Come on. Into stoppage time we go. Come on, ref. This has got to be the end of the game for what would be a famous first win. Solly March doing the defending, wins the ball back, clears it away. Come on, ref. Yes, come on. 1-0. What a start to the series. What a start to the season. Solly March with the goal. Off to winning ways as well. Couldn't ask for better. Let's go into the next game. Let's keep the momentum going. Into the next game we go, and our first game at home at the Amex in front of the Brighton fans, who I'm sure will be very excited to see me and the team that picked up 3 points in the first game of the season away at Burnley. So let's keep up the momentum here against Watford. Another 3 points here would be huge to kick off our season exactly how we want to start it. Oh no, we've let a mistake through here, and Watford are through. And we've conceded our first goal. We gave the ball away. Poorly, and they slid in Josh King. It's Yves Bissouma trying to be a bit too clever. And then into Josh King, and he was never going to miss from there. Oh, bit of work to do now. Bit of work to do. Oh, he gets his big noggin on there. Who was that? Was that Lewis Dunk? Oh no, looks like it might be Duffy. Haven't got the grips with just the players just yet, but what a header from the corner. Bullet header for our first home goal of the season. I think it was Pascal Gross with the corner. Look at this. Absolute bullet header. Ben Foster, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what the old cycling goalkeeper was doing. He was too busy cycling. He missed that, but come on, it's 1-0. We're back into the game quickly. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. This Watford team are playing decent, you know, with Ismail Assar. And I'm not sure who scored that goal, but a nice little ball roll there. We got absolutely done. There was no way they were going to miss from there. That is Imran Loser, 2 goals in 2 matches. He's made a pretty good start to the season. But yeah, we are struggling. This Watford team are very good. Much better than the Burnley side we faced in the first game. We have produced absolutely diddly squat here in the second half. And it shows that maybe some of our problems, as you would expect, are up front with Morpay and Danny Welbeck. They're just... I don't know, they're just not really cutting it. I know we're only 2 games into the season and I might be overreacting a bit. Ooh, as we see another fantastic save from Robert Sanchez. But yeah, that up front, I'm not sure we're going to score too many goals from our strikers. I think the majority of the goals are most likely to come from the wings and crosses in. But there we go. After what was a good start to the season with the first game, our first home game is a defeat to Watford, which is not ideally what we would have liked, but we got to take some positives from it. We did score a bullet header, so at least we did score, but Watford were very, very good, so fair play to them. They look like a solid team. We're interested to see what they do this season, but let's jump into what will be the final game of this episode, which is a cup game against Coventry, which hopefully we can see some new faces and hopefully score a few goals. As you would expect, we've made a number of changes coming into this game. Literally, I think the whole 11's changed apart from the goalkeeper. So 10 changes coming into this team. Oh, Lewis Dunk remains as well. So we make it 9 changes. But we're playing Coventry City, who are obviously flying high in real life. But in the game, I'm hoping we can tear them to pieces, score a few goals, get our confidence up, and get through to the next round, most importantly. Oh, McAllister through here. Come on, can he finish? Gets his first goal. No, he can't. It was on his left foot. I think he is right-footed, but argue he probably still should have done better there. Ended up going fairly wide of the goal. Our first proper chance, though, so it looks like we will get some chances running in behind this Coventry defence. But I should have scored there, really. Oh, no. Oh, no. We've just been popped around by Coventry City. Some Jack Wilshere looking Donny has scored against us. Look at this. Look at this play. Popping the ball around nicely. Past the goalkeeper. 1-0 down. Back into Mwepu, lining up a shot straight into the defenders. Comes back out to Connolly. Back to Mwepu. Trying to get his strike away. But it's a great save from the goalkeeper. All right, finally getting a bit of pressure on this Coventry City goal. Cucurella here is the man over. Can he finish? Unlike Solly March, he couldn't get his shot into the corner, but the man was over again. Can we make anything from the resulting corner? It comes through to the defender. He smashes it against the Coventry defender. Cucurella this time. Nothing comes of it. Oh no, Coventry City through here again, and they make it 2-0. Are we about to see a huge shock in the cup? Maybe we made 1 too many changes. Our defender stepped up. I think it was Dunk. Don't know what he was doing. And the Coventry City striker made no mistake. Things have not started well here for us. Things are not very rosy. And we might find ourselves under pressure. Connolly here through. Can he finish? No, he can't. Connolly, what are you doing? This guy couldn't score a chance to save his life. Wow. 3-0. What a terrible performance. The critics will be out. The critics will definitely be out. What a pathetic performance. At home, Coventry City in the Energy Drinks Cup. And we lose 3-0 at home. Look at that. The crowd have already gone. Coventry City fans obviously saying, look at that. Our crowd, our fans have already gone home. Nothing to see there. Absolutely dismal performance. 3-0 home defeat in the Carabao Cup. Damn, that's terrible. I think I might skip the interview after that because there's no way I want to be talking to the press after a terrible defeat like that. And our EFL Cup journey is over. And that is it for this episode. It feels like it started off on such a high with that first win to get our first Premier League points of the season, and then it's kind of gone a bit downhill a bit too quickly. So make sure you tune in for the next episode to see whether we can recover and maybe recuperate some of those points that we've lost. But thank you all for watching. Make sure to subscribe to KP Games if you're not already, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.